So what is happening to Warzone? Bit of a different video, but today I will be talking about why I think we could be seeing the end of Big Map Battle Royale, a Warzone slowly shifting towards being 100% dedicated to Resurgence game mode. And also what I think needs to happen for Warzone to come back to its glory days. Alright, so let's jump into a game and talk about it. Now, I ain't got a script or have anything planned for what I'm about to say. Everything I'm speaking is directly from the mind. And the great thing is, I have no affiliate to Call of Duty whatsoever, so I can say what I want. But keep in mind, I do love this company. I love this franchise. I love this game, so I do want it to succeed. First things first, how long has this game been out for? What, 6 months? And we still have the exact same cutscene. Which kind of brings me on to my first point I want to talk about. In Warzone 1 and Warzone 2, you would constantly see map changes being made. Caldera, Verdansk, Al-Mazrah, constant little changes being made to improve it. We have yet to see one change made to Uzbekistan or Urzikstan. I still can't pronounce the freaking name of this map. Okay, maybe, yeah, they moved a couple of the buy stations around, but pretty much that's all they've done so far. And not only that, it definitely has to be one of the most boring maps ever. POIs are just not interesting. Even the names. Lowtown, Old Town, Cargo, District, City, Suburbs, Manor, Farms, Military Base. Every name is just generic and boring. And any building you go into, no matter if you're freaking this side of the map or this side of the map, they all look the freaking same. I'd put a pretty hefty bet to say that majority of this map was heavily AI generated. Don't get me wrong, it plays very well. It's a good map, a good battle royale map. If they just spiced up the POIs, it has the potential from being just a very good map to being an excellent map and potentially probably the best map we've ever had in Warzone. But in my opinion, it's not better than Al-Mazrah, not better than Verdansk, and I guess you have to say it's better than Caldera anyway. But yet, we've seen multiple changes. We've seen them bring back Fortune's Keep. We've seen them bring back Rebirth Islands. Why are they not changing the big map or bringing ranked, for example, to the big map? The reason I believe they are doing this is because player counts. I'm sure a majority of people watching this video probably don't even play Warzone anymore. Things you gotta remember is there was a massive surge of people playing live Warzone during the lockdown period. But I think as time goes on, people going back to work and people just kind of getting bored of the game, there's less and less casuals now playing, and the less and less casuals are playing, the higher the kind of skill level of each lobby is going to be. And it's just going to make it harder for a casual to come back, play, get a win. And with the likes of VPNs and whatnot, it's virtually impossible for you to get into a lobby, which is going to be literally 100% just your skill rating. What the hell that guy do? Bearded Bastero. You're never going to get into a lobby entirely made of 1 KDs anymore. So obviously there's just not enough people playing this game as much as you're used to, especially on the big map. I find a lot of the casuals these days are probably playing Resurgence, which respectively makes sense. It's easier to play, more laid back. It is, not in my opinion, more fun. I enjoy the big map a lot more, but I can see why people find it more fun. It's definitely a game mode you could get on with your friends, have a few drinks, have a laugh. You don't have to be locked in as much. Obviously, you're coming back every freaking couple of seconds. And it's a bit more fast-paced too. It's more like has that kind of multiplayer vibe to it with the battle royale aspect obviously too. But so like I understand it. But to me, it's not battle royale. What is this guy doing? Let me get this guy. Boom. Do you know what? I'll just let this guy live. I don't want to fight this guy for the next 20 hours. Why is he already in the crane? It's the start of the freaking game. God damn it. Come on, get out. Anyway, yeah, Rebirth. And I think that's why we're seeing they brought Resurgence ranked in. They haven't brought Battle Royale ranked in, which gives me the indication that the player base is a lot higher on Resurgence than it is for Big Map Battle Royale. And yeah, as you can see, or has been announced, we are getting Rebirth Island back, which, look, it's a good thing. It's a fun map. I reckon it will bring back a lot of players who haven't played the game in a long time either, which is always a good thing. But I reckon they won't last very long. I reckon a lot of people will come back who haven't played the game in a long time, but like, oh yeah, Rebirth Island, this is gonna be fun. I was a demon on this. They're gonna go come against people who've been playing the game non-stop. They're gonna get smacked around, and then yeah, after a month or so, they'll probably be like, you know what, F this game, I don't like this game anymore, and they'll leave. And it'll just be the same type of game it always has been. Come on. There you go. Hey, that was pretty IQ of me. All right, I got another guy in this building too. Uh-oh. I don't know how I lost that gunfight. I'm not gonna lie. That was terrible for me. Is Rebirth Island gonna save Warzone? No, it will not save Warzone. It'll be fun, but it's gonna be the same thing. Casuals are gonna come on the map. They're gonna get smacked. They're gonna leave the game. And yeah, that's it. I reckon it'll be the same. Even if they brought back for Danks, you'll see a massive surge in the game. But once again, they'll come on, they'll get smacked, they'll leave. There's just no way to captivate or grab a hold long term of the casual audience, which is a shame. Which is a shame. Because casuals, at the end of the day, are what make any sort of online game. You can't make a game entirely of professional gamers or streamers. That's not how life or gaming in general works, or any successful game works. You need a healthy player base of a mix of both. But at the end of the day, gaming communities are probably only made up about 10% of lesser than actual streamers. And it's a shame, because it feels like streamers at the end of the day have all the calls or all the shots into what input goes into a game. Any sort of meetings between devs or gamers or game companies in general seems to be just made up entirely of streamers. And that streamers are always going to want to have, or even competitive gamers are always going to want to have something that makes the game more competitive, more fast flowing, which might not always cater towards the casuals at the end of the day either. But I'd say at the end of the day, Warzone, what's it going on to now? Maybe it's 4th, 5th year. It's kind of the same with any game. After a while, all the casuals leave, and it's just left with the majority of sweaty players. Oh my god. Ooh, good like token. Thank you very much. Like, I love this game. I wish they did something more. They put more emphasis on the big map royale, but maybe we're just going in a direction now where Big Map Royale is something of the past, and we're going to come towards more of a resurgence kind of a game mode or something like that. Or maybe extraction shooters are what the future is. It's a shame. I love this game, and I loved it. I used to play multiplayer all the time. It's kind of like the same way you see multiplayer now is completely gone. Like, multiplayer was a thing that used to always be. Yeah. Ow. Don't be, hey, come on. I'm on literally a gunfight here, and this other guy wants to try get busy with me too. Come on, bro. Gotcha, buddy. Man, that's redeploys and everything. I think as well that I can see a lot of people online venting frustration towards Call of Duty, just in terms of like fixes. Anytime they want something fixed, like fix it now, and you don't understand why they can't fix it now. And I kind of understand and feel sympathetic towards Call of Duty coming from a developer standpoint, as I used to be a software developer. I understand it isn't as easy as, hey, there's a bug, let's fix it, let's ship it out the same day. Unless it's an absolute groundbreaking bug that absolutely just shatters the game and you must fix it in order to play the game. There's levels and processes to it. It's not as simple as just let's fix it, ship it, deploy it. It's, you know what I mean? There's different stages, and this stuff takes time. And I don't think Call of Duty, I think people think there's thousands upon thousands of people probably working like on this game non-freaking stop around the clock. I reckon the team for Call of Duty Warzone is actually pretty small. I reckon it's made up of less than maybe 20 developers overall. I'll be surprised if it's any more than that, man. Yeah, there's not much developers probably working this game either. But what could Call of Duty do to fix itself and be better? In my opinion, the only way we're gonna get everybody to come back to Warzone is some sort of fresh restart. Like, I mean, a game with a brand new engine. The game needs to be different. Like, I don't know, maybe like some sort of futuristic jetpack flying type of game mode. Perhaps, I don't know. Could be something like that. I feel this needs to be rebuilt from the ground up. And how am I missing my snipes here? Gotcha. I feel it needs to be rebuilt from the ground up in order to be successful. We can just see the pure laziness as when it comes to game development. Warzone 3 is literally the exact same as Warzone 2 is or was. It's the same UI, same backpack system. The only thing they made different in this game is literally the movement. That's the only thing different in this game. Is the freaking movement. Everything else is the exact same. Even the freaking UI menu, which by the way is atrocious. It looks, it feels, everything is the exact same. It's literally Warzone 2.20. Nothing different, nothing new, nothing fresh. Bar a map, and you can now slide cancel again. Even the meta, like, how long have we had this same meta for now in this game? It's HMR 9 and RAM 7. And that's what this meta's been nearly since day one. It's the most boringest guns to use. There's no exciting guns to use. And yeah. And that's what's going to happen in freaking Rebirth Island. Rebirth Island used to be fun. You used to have the Car 98. You're running around with that quick scope and one shot boom. It was really fun to play, but there's just no fun guns to use in this game. Every gun feels the same. It's just rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. When Rebirth Island, even though it's a fun map, we've all played it for 2 years, and the guns aren't going to be the same. The movement, it's not, the game mode doesn't feel as fun as it did for Warzone 1. It's gonna get tired very quick. It's gonna get tired very quick. And also, one thing I would like to point out is how Call of Duty are absolutely scamming us these days also. Little cut video for this part. I don't know what Call of Duty are doing these days, but this is absolutely freaking criminal. So we got here 2 bundles to buy, each costing 1,600 points each. Well, actually, one of them costs 1,800 points. And if you buy these 2 packs, you unlock this skin, which is showing here, this one. You gotta buy 2 packs to get this skin. So what's that? You're looking at 3,200 points. How much is 3,200 points? You're looking at having to spend 30 euro, which, what's that in dollars? $35. That is criminal. Charge you 30 euro to buy a skin? That is ridiculous. That's literally the same amount you would pay to buy a freaking game. That is shocking. And it's not even that. There's freaking more. Here we go. 2,400 COD points to buy 2 guns. And they got little ray tracers on them. That's it. 20 for 2 gun skins. Not even an operator skin or anything. That's it. There's 2 guns, which you're not going to be using. Bass P and the Pulamont, they're not even usable in this game anymore. So it's stupid. A little spinny globe thing. It's shocking. One thing I just don't understand Call of Duty I've not done yet. And look, if you want to charge us extortion amounts, at least give us something viable. Like, for example, give us camo, which you can use on any gun you want, and charge us 20 euro for that. I personally would pay it. If there's a cool camo, you brought it out, and I can put that on any gun, I love it. I want that. I'm happy days. Just do that. Operators are fun, but you can't even see your operator. You can see their hands. That's all you see. So operators, in a way, are kind of pointless. You know what I mean? You don't even get the joy of looking at it like you do in freaking Fortnite. You just, all I see is their hands. And maybe when like I'm driving in a car, I might get to see them too. Anyway, back to the game. I mean, it's just a game that's going in the direction of not being as good as it used to be. That's a really good shot. Harry Puck Tractor. In my opinion, I think we're past the day of saving Warzone, and I think it's literally at the stage now. The only thing we can do about this game is start it from the start again, build it from scratch and start again. New menu, new game, new menu, new maps, new guns, new feel, just new everything. Just make it literally feel like a brand new freaking game. Start again and make it feel like a brand new game. Literally, a brand new game, just the Call of Duty name slapped on it. Let's get out of this really lazy development of just, hey, we got a slide canceling and a new map, so welcome to Warzone 3. Let's start again, build fresh. Let's have a brand new freaking game. Otherwise, like, come June, I don't know, like, what are we in now? Coming into April, May, June. Like, come July, what are we gonna be doing with this game? Like, Reaper come July is gonna be 2 or 3 months old. It's gonna be boring because we've already, as I said, we already played it for freaking 2 years. There's only so much you can freaking play Rebirth Island. You're gonna get bored of it again. Then what the hell do we do? It's just gonna be the same freaking game, same freaking system. No. Crap! But yeah, I don't know. That's just my opinion about it. Let me know what you guys think. I probably just sprued a load of crap. Who knows? Maybe it was informative. I don't know. But, yeah. Have a good day.